reading story, listening to English. Can you understand what people say in English? Some ESL students can write English well, can read English well, and can speak English clearly, but they can't understand when someone is speaking English to them. Usually, this is because they are new to this country. They need some practice listening to English. At first, some students don't understand the teacher. The teacher usually speaks slowly and clearly, and writes on the board too, so students can read the new words. Some teachers give the student a dictation for practice. After a while, the students learn to understand English, the teacher very well. But they can't understand their co-worker or their neighbors. This is because often people speak quickly and they don't always speak clearly. When native speakers talk with each other, they use many idioms and slang words. Another problem is jokes. If somebody tells a joke or says something funny, even if you understand the English words, you might not understand the joke. A joke is like a secret code. This is true in every language, not just English. It's also very hard to understand a new language on the telephone. You can't hear clearly and you can't see the person you are talking to, even if you can understand English very well. Listening on the telephone is a challenge. After some more time, it will be easier to understand native English speakers. You will learn a little more every day. Your ears will have more experience listening to English. Your understanding will improve. Do you have some advice about improving your listening skill in English? Thank you. Listening story. Sleep. Sleep is very important. Did you know that sleep is more important than food? A person who does not sleep dies faster than a person who does not eat. Let's say you go to sleep 12 hours late. It will take your body about 3 weeks to return to normal. We spend about a third of our life in sleep. That's about 121 days a year. How much sleep do you need? How much sleep do you need? We are all different. Our body needs 16 hours of sleep every day. Children 6 to 12 years old. A baby needs 16 hours of sleep every day. Children 6 to 12 years old need an average of 10 up to 12 hours of sleep. Teenagers need 9 to 10 hours of sleep, and adult needs an average of 7 to 8 hours a night. There are some people who need only 3 hours of sleep. Others need 10 hours of sleep. After the age of 50, The average sleep time goes down to 6.5 hours a night. We need less sleep as we get older. Most people have some nights when they cannot sleep. About 1 in 3 Americans has a problem with sleep. Many of these people cannot fall asleep. The name of this problem is insomnia. The word insomnia means no sleep. Some people say, I didn't sleep all night. But that's not really true. They may sleep lightly and wake up several times. In the morning, they only remember the times they were awake. So they think they were awake all night. This is not a new problem. Many famous people in history had insomnia. Some of these people had special ideas to make them sleep. Benjamin Franklin, the famous statesman and inventor, had 4 beds. He moved from one to the other to fall asleep. King Louis XIV of France had 413 beds and hoped to fall asleep in one of them. Mark Twain, the famous American writer, had a different way. He lay on his side across the end of the bed.